Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Dalligrass Central. Guys, we're going to get straight to it. This is about the Dallisgrass. Now, there's nothing that you can go into the store that you can spray on Dallisgrass that's going to kill it and not hurt the lawn. But I'm going to show you one technique that you can use because there are plenty of other stuff out there, MSMA, Target 6+, but this is for the average homeowner, guys. It's real easy to do, but it's going to take a little effort. Let me show you what this is. Guys, this is the Dallisgrass right here. All right, and you see how the stalk is right there, guys, with those seed pods on the tip of it. I call them like caterpillar. And Dallisgrass is not, it's a booger, man. There's nothing, like I said, you can spray on it and it's like voila, it's gone. But if you're an average homeowner, I'm gonna show you a technique that you can use. Now generally you're gonna have to wait until the fall or to your Bermuda grass goes completely dormant to do this process. And basically what you do is spray a grass and weed killer on it, but you're gonna have to come back like every 30 days and do treatment. If you have a yard full of Dallisgrass, you're gonna hear people say that you come and blanket spray the entire yard during the off season or when the grass is dormant, and it'll kill it off. And that's true. Now, you got to listen closely to what I'm saying, because this is a process that could hurt your yard, or it could do what it's supposed to, get rid of that Dallisgrass. Me personally, guys, I don't recommend you blanket spraying your yard with a Glyphosate 41% product, because regardless of what you've been told about, it's only going to kill the green part, the leafy green, and it's not going to hurt the soil. Your Bermuda grass roots are alive still during the fall. When you blanket spray the entire yard with that stuff and it rains, yes, it's going to kill the grass, but it's going to rain that stuff down into the soil and it's going to damage those roots right there. So your Bermuda grass will repair itself over a period of time. But this can linger over into the spring where those roots are damaged and they won't respond as fast. All right, so in this lawn you see mostly the Dallisgrass right there, and there is some crabgrass in here also. One thing about crabgrass, it normally dies off during the fall and winter. All right, but the grass blade itself dies and it doesn't come back. The seeds keep regerminating, and you got a lot of seeds on that crabgrass. The difference between your crabgrass is let me get this right, it's a annual. When your crabgrass dies, it never comes back. The issue is the seeds keep regerminating. So when you see your crabgrass growing up and then you start seeing it lean and it's dropping seeds here, and you run it over with the lawnmower and you take seeds and you spit them out throughout the whole yard, that's why it's hard to get rid of. It's very important that you stay on a pre-emergent like this right here, a pre-emergent program. That's going to help keep those seeds from germinating. It's not going to kill them, but what happens is if they start to germinate and you still got some of that chemical in the soil, it's going to disrupt the growth per se. All right, check this out. Now, here's the one that I recommend for the average homeowner, guys. Don't go get Glyphosate 41 or Glyphosate, I think it's 18. They do have a Glyphosate that has 2%, but this right here, you'll come back when your grass is going dormant, or when it is dormant, completely dormant. And if you still see those Dallisgrass still alive, go ahead and start skeeting them. And skeet them good, but don't wet the entire area. Now I'm just gonna do one spot, and I know it's gonna be a little damage here, but I need to show you this right here. Make sure you got it on spray. Lightly spray it, and that's it. Personally, the question is asked, should I put a surfactant in it? Just spray. If you got the bottle like this, spray it like this, guys. If you got the you're gonna make your own mix, You may want to put just a taste surfactant in there. But the key is treat those spots, guys. You gotta make sure that it's not gonna rain the next 3 or 4 days. That becomes the issue when people treat it and then it rains a couple of days later and that stuff gets washed into the soil. There are gonna be some people in the comments that say, oh, it's not gonna hurt the soil, it's gonna hurt just the plant leaf. Guys, I've been doing this for over 30 years. Either follow this advice, or the person who's making those comments in the comments, go ahead and follow their channel and get better results. But from what I've tested over periods of years, if you blanket spray a dormant Bermuda grass and it rains, that stuff washes down into the soil and it damages the roots. And people are going to say, yeah, it's going to come back, but we're not in the business of wasting time. We want to get that green yard as fast as we can, so that's going to damage it. And now let me show you this other thing too with your Dallisgrass. So when I take my lawnmower and I run that over, those seeds right there, they're gonna go into the yard. Now this yard has been fortified with a pre-emergent right here. And we're cutting this, I think this first day of fall, so it's starting to fade. But let me show you how the pre-emergent. Just gonna walk down this walk down the side of the yard. This side over here has been treated with pre-emergent throughout the season. It's rare that you see weeds over here. Even though I've cut it, this one is full of weeds. It's not being protected by pre-emergent. So when I do a pre-emergent application, I go a little bit heavier on the customer's property line or your property line. You're gonna get some grass seeds and weeds that's just going to germinate. Pre-emergent does not guarantee you 100% protection against weeds. But if you're looking at this lawn, you don't see dandelions, spurge, none of that stuff. The only thing you really see is a little bit of crabgrass and a little bit of Dallisgrass. Guys, I need to get this video out here so you guys understand how you're gonna attack that Dallisgrass out of your lawn come the fall. And you really need to do it the fall. Every month in fall, because your temps are still up, so that the grass and weed killer will work its best. The guys, they sell all kinds of stuff that can work on this, but this is for the average homeowner. Most people don't want to spend $200, $300, $400, $500, $600, $700, $800 on a small bottle of chemical that says it can kill that stuff. I used to have it in my yard, and you see my yard, I don't have Dallisgrass at all, guys. Now, in this corner right here, guys, I'm gonna link this video. You need to click on that video. That video is going to go into detail on how to eliminate that Dallisgrass out of your lawn once and for all.